Hello everyone and welcome to episode 9 of IELTS training video series. In this video, we will evaluate a writing task. In the previous episode, whose link I'm giving above, I had evaluated another candidate's writing and you can see why he had scored a 5.5 out of 9. Let's see how much this candidate scores. First, let me tell you the prompt. I have also mentioned the prompt in the description below. The prompt is: you have organized 90th birthday party of your relative and invited elderly guests also. It was a successful party. Write a letter to hotel manager to provide the feedback. You have to tell when was the party, why was it successful, and talk about a staff member who was really helpful. The candidate says, last Saturday it was my aunt's 90th birthday. Okay, the punctuation is missing. She should add a comma after last Saturday and then continue. It was my aunt's 90th birthday. The sentence should finish here. There should be a full stop after it. The next so should start with a capital S, so that marks the start of the next sentence. So I decided to throw a birthday party on Saturday night. Okay. I thought to make it special, so I decided to book a hotel. Okay, thought is right, but a better word that would fit more here is planned. I planned to make it special, or I decided to make it special, or I tried to make it special. Anyway, thought is also not wrong. I thought to make it special, so I decided. Okay, so it's one continuous sentence, and that's wrong. There should be a comma after special. I thought to make it special, comma, so I decided to. So I. Okay, there's no need to write decided here because you are already showing one verb in the first part of the sentence, so you this is unnecessary, so you have to avoid the wordiness. Write precisely and to the point. I thought to make it special, comma, so I booked a hotel would be more appropriate here. So I decided to book a hotel and invite some elderly guests who are aunt's acquaintance. Okay, and invite some elderly guests. If she's referring to a plural form, then she can use some. So she can write some elderly guests. But if it's just one guest, she should write and invite an elderly guest. But she is giving more hints that it's a plural since she's saying some as well as are. So she should write and invite some elderly guests who are aunt's acquaintance. Okay, aunts who are aunts whose aunt. She should write who are my aunt's acquaintance. Friends and part of family. Who are my aunt's acquaintance, friends and part of family. Full stop. After a long discussion over a cup of tea and snacks, comma, there should be a comma after this. I, along with my parents, okay, along with my parents is unnecessarily long phrase. It can be reworded as my parents and I decided. And whenever you use I, you keep yourself after the other person. So she should write, after a long discussion over a cup of tea and snacks, comma, my parents and I decided to throw an evening party, keeping in mind that everyone can attend and enjoy. Okay, keeping in mind can be replaced by so that, simply so that everyone can attend and enjoy. The party turned out to be grand since everyone was present. So this is wrong, were. So since everyone was present, whom we didn't even expect to come. Okay, the sentence has a wrong structure here as well. The party turned out to be grand since everyone who we hadn't expected to come was there, would be right. The party was successful as everything starting from food, drinks, dance, and song performances were in proper coordination and happened in right time. In the right time. The article is missing here. We started with song and dance performance by our elderly couple, either in solo or duet. Okay, the performance mesmerized us as it executed so well with the help of a staff member, as it went so well with the help of a staff member, would be right. He helped to arrange a piano and guitar and also old Hindi and Bengali songs to play. Old Hindi, okay, the Hindi H should be capital. Old Hindi and Bengali songs. Okay, to play is unnecessary because she's mentioning about the arrangement of songs. So she can simply write to arrange the Hindi and Bengali songs. To play is unnecessary. After the first event was over, okay, there should be a comma after this. A chocolate cake was brought to celebrate. Full stop. My auntie, there should be a consistency between the use of a term. First, she's mentioning aunt, then she's using the term auntie. Both are correct, but it's better to maintain consistency. Either use auntie in both places or use aunt in both places. My aunt, comma, my aunt draped in a beautiful red georgette sari was looking very pretty. Okay, now here the comma is unnecessary after sari because it's one continued sentence. So she should write, my aunt draped in a beautiful red georgette sari was looking very pretty. She cut the cake with all her friends and family. Okay, that's right. The cake and drinks were distributed to everyone and guests enjoyed it very well. Okay, Auntie was very happy to see all old friends and family member. Okay, and family members. She should use the plural form here. All friends and family members together after so long time. So long time? No, after such a long time would be correct. After such a long time, and she could not stop gushing and was being a child again. Uh, uh, the better term to use here, and she couldn't help gushing. She could not stop gushing is also right, but it's fancier to say she couldn't help gushing and was being a child again. She expressed her happiness to me. After they are done with the cake, okay, now this is a switch in the tense. Firstly, she's expressing everything in the past form. Now she's using are. That's wrong. You have to maintain the consistency of the tenses as well. So she should write, after they were done with the cake, comma, there should be a comma after this. The dinner started so that everyone can return to their place on time. No, so that everyone could return to their places on time. Um, the menu was chosen by my parents and it had chicken and veg dishes. No, no, don't use such short forms of words. Write in the full form because it's a formal test over here. You should write, it had chicken and vegetable dishes. In appetizer, rice, naan, and vegetable and non-vegetable side dishes in the main course. And then ended with, no, this sentence is getting very long. It can be divided into two decent sentences. She should write, the menu was chosen by my parents and it had chicken and vegetable dishes in appetizer, rice, naan, and in appetizer, full stop. Then she should say, there was rice, naan, vegetable and non-vegetable side. There were rice, naan, vegetable and non-vegetable side dishes in the main course, full stop. And she should write, the dinner ended with sweets and custard dessert. In fact, she should write, with this serving of sweets and custard dessert. The dinner ended with the serving of sweets and custard desserts. Drinks were served with food as well. People praised the food quite a bit. Uh, all of these could not happen if there was no help received from that generous hotel staff. The hotel staff was very cooperative. Okay, cooperative is one word, so she should write COO together. It was very cooperative and managed to acquire necessary arrangements beforehand and was always at our service. He even helped to decorate the venue so gorgeously that everyone was amazed to see this, to see it. This is wrong, to see it is right. Our words fell short to his goodwill. No, our words fell short is not the right term to use. She should write, we fell short of words to express his goodwill. That would be right. I shall personally recommend the person and the hotel to everyone for any big programs for their. Okay, I think we've got a good estimate of the writing ability of this candidate, and she has a wealth of ideas. She is creative, and she is using original ideas. And she is doing justice to the prompt as well because she is mentioning how everyone enjoyed and how the hotel staff helped everyone out. The only mistakes I notice in this piece of writing are of punctuation. There are some punctuation errors. There are some misuses of, there is some misuse of the singular and plural forms of words. There should be consistency between them. So the singular and plural forms have to be taken into account. The punctuation should be correct, and some sentence structure errors are there. So overall, the mistakes are not very major. I would give this writing uh, 6.5 because had there been few punctuation errors, I would have given it a higher score. But since the sentences were unnecessarily long, they could have been phrased in a better way. The sentence structure could have been improved. The singular and plural forms could have been respected. So I think a 6.5 goes best with this kind of writing. Overall, it's a good piece of writing, but it can, yeah, she can easily score above 7 by just improving her punctuation and using the right singular and plural forms in the sentences and making the sentences uh, shorter, precise, and more precise so that they make more sense rather than continuing a sentence in 2 or 3 lines. Okay, so this was episode 9. Keep watching my channel so that you can learn how to write impressively. And I wish you all the best for your IELTS preparation. Do subscribe to my channel and watch all videos. Press the bell icon so you are notified whenever a new video is released. I wish you all the best with your IELTS preparation. Until next time, take care.